Yep, I lost something and I added something. So there you go. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel for another video. So today we're talking about this little guy right here, the Neewer FL10, a 10-watt flashlight. Yeah, a flashlight for photography and video. So I love this kind of stuff. Small, portable, creative tools, that's my jam. But we got to talk about the good and why did I spend 2 hours moving this thing around my studio. So what actually is a Neewer FL10? Well, this is a 10-watt portable LED, gobo projector, spotlight, creative lighting tool, or whatever you want to call it. It's got built-in colors, it's got gobos, it zooms, it's rechargeable. Now, on paper, this thing sounds like it should be in every camera bag ever. Real quick, Neewer did send this to me for free, but they have zero input on this video or what I say. These are my honest opinions based on my needs and how I use it. Now that I got that out of the way, some quick features include 20 gobos. That means that you can project fake windows, blinds, textures, basically pretend that your boring wall is actually interesting. 4 built-in colors, warm white, orange, blue, and red. Zoomable beam from 10 degrees to 60 degrees, a CRI of 95 plus, which means that your colors should look pretty accurate. And a built-in 7,500 milliamp hour battery that gives you about 3 hours at full power. 3 hours. Assuming you don't throw it across the room trying to get it positioned right. But we'll get there. Let's start with the good, because there's actually a lot to like here. First, it's way brighter than you'd expect. For 10 watts, this thing is surprisingly bright. Like, you turn it on and you go, okay, Neewer, I see you. Now, it's not gonna replace a key light, obviously. It's 10 watts. Let's stay grounded here. But for accent lighting, background effects, it actually punches above its weight. Second, it's insanely portable. This thing weighs basically nothing. You can throw it in your bag, your pocket, probably lose it, find it again 3 weeks later and be like, oh yeah, you. There's no cables needed, USB-C charging. You can even use it while it's plugged in. Now that's a big win. And third, creative potential is legit. The gobos, honestly, they're pretty fun. You can take a completely boring background and suddenly you've got shadows, shapes, texture. It looks like you actually tried. And let's face it, this is YouTube. We all want to look like we tried without trying too hard. But here's where things get a little funny. So I set this up in here in my studio. And as you can clearly see, I've got a foam background. It's nothing crazy, just something simple to add a little depth and dampen the sound in here. And I'm thinking, this is gonna look amazing. It didn't. I spent, no joke, a couple of hours moving this light around. Left side, nope. Right side, worse. Closer, blown out, farther away, where did the light go? At one point I'm standing there like, is it me? Am I the problem? Is this light gaslighting me right now? And finally I ended up rigging it right up there, top right side of the frame, which by the way, looks pretty decent, but it shouldn't take 2 hours to get pretty decent. But again, I'm projecting 10 watts of light onto a black light absorbing background. What did I expect? Plus, the light's very directional, so that whole part, that's on me. On a lighter background, the light looks great. Now the controls, one button does everything, which means there's not a lot you have to do to get this thing going. It's easy to switch colors by just clicking the button to cycle through. And you can also adjust the beam going from flood to spot by sliding the telescopic lamp head. Now the colors are limited because you're not getting full RGB here. And the gobos, cool idea, but they need just the right conditions to really pop. So who is this actually for? Well, this is for creators who want subtle background accents. If you're expecting this to light up a whole wall, no, just stop it. That's not what this is. But if you're layering light, maybe combining it with other lights, now it starts to make sense. If you do pick this up, here's how to actually get better results. Number one, you use darker environments. This light struggles in bright rooms. Aim for smoother surfaces. Foam eats light. Get it closer than you think, but not too close, and stack it with other lights for depth. This is not a one light solution. It's a spice, not the meal. So, is the Neewer FL10 worth it? Honestly, I think it's something that every photographer should have in their bag. Just don't expect 10 watts of light to look like something coming out of this, because it's not gonna happen. Yeah. If you want a small, creative, portable accent light that can add a little something extra, yeah, this is pretty cool. But if you think this is gonna transform your entire setup by itself, you're gonna have a bad time. I'll leave links down in the description to Neewer's website as well as the Amazon links. So at the end of the day, this is one of those tools that can be awesome if you use it right. And if you don't, well, you'll be like me, spending 2 hours moving it around your room, questioning your life choices. So let me know down in the comments if this looks like something that could help you level up, whether for video or photography. And if you have any interesting ways that you think you could use it, let me know. I'm curious what you guys think. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and click the bell for new videos. Also hit up my website, jeff-gresham.com, to pick up 1 or 2 of my brand new 2026 photo prints, as well as my Lightroom presets pack that I use for all my photo projects. And until next time, thank you for hanging out with me, and remember, get out there and shoot, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.